Hi, I'm Heather Vitale. Welcome back to Post Time. Harness racing is a lot of things to a lot of people. For some, it's an income. For others, it's a means of entertainment. But for Jeff and Janine Gesek, it has been a way to bring awareness and hope to those with multiple sclerosis and raise money for a cure. Jeff and Janine both have family members who suffer with the burden of this chronic illness and decided to start a charity called Pacing for the Cure. You'll meet Jeff's dad, Bill, who has had MS for over 30 years, and the story behind the organization in this inspiring feature.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gesek,
And I'm Bill Gesek.
and Bill has had MS for 31 years. We started out in 1985 after several years of different doctors trying to diagnose, what the problem was. And the changes that have taken place were incremental over the years. We went from a little limp to a cane, to a walker, to a scooter for long distance, and then to a power chair in the house. And since that time, things have gotten a little more complicated, right, Bill?
Yes,
And,
mainly for you.
well, it's for both of us. And we're very fortunate to have a good team of people. We have home health aide. We have a nurse that comes in and addresses issues. We have a therapist who comes to help, with stretching. But the thing that people don't see is they see him just sitting in the chair. He looks fine, but they don't know the morning to evening struggle just to do the everyday tasks. But the thing that people, need to understand about when they see someone and they find out they have MS, that what you see right now, it's just a person in a wheelchair who's talking and acting normal, but the daily tasks have become grueling at times for Bill and myself as well. We're so proud of Jeff and Janine for their thoughts in starting this Pacing for the Cure, because Bill's one passion when he developed MS and could no longer do a lot of the physical activities became harness racing. And that has kind of kept us to have some interest, mutual interest, and watching the horses develop and train and get to the races. And so when they came up with this idea, it mainly isn't about the horse, Mr. Bill G itself. It's about what money could be raised through sponsorship and people making donations to go to research, to go to help for people that might need equipment. And so now we're hoping that in some way this will incorporate a wider field of people who maybe have not been as aware of a lot of the hardships. But it brought us a lot of joy, and now we're hoping it will bring help to people who need it.
So I've had involvement with Jeff and Janine
for a number of months after they first approached me about their organization, Pacing for the Cure. As it turns out, we really have very complementary interests in helping deal with multiple sclerosis, and I think we each benefit one another by our areas of interest and expertise. Jeff and Janine have had a passionate desire to help benefit people with multiple sclerosis, both in terms of supplying services for them, and have obviously had an interest in supporting MS research. And I think we've both been able to complement one another in what we've done to help further the cause of not only understanding MS, but helping and treating people who have this disease.
We hope you check out the pacingforthecure.org website and the upcoming events they are having to raise money for those who have multiple sclerosis. They have been able to change lives by donating equipment to people with MS and, of course, put money toward research to find a cure. And by the way, the harness horse mascot of the organization is a pacer named Mr. Bill G, and he happens to live here in Delaware. He's trained at the Stafford farm, and I recently went to visit him, and what a personality. He's a perfect horse for Pacing for the Cure in their quest to spread joy. Again, that website is pacingforthecure.org, and I hope you take time to visit the site today.